everybody, this is El5kib or El5kib, and this is El5kib's Guide to Bridging. Today I'll be showing you 4 different types of bridges, easy and difficult. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel. Now let's get straight into the video. Ninja bridging is all about timing. You need to get your timing right so that you can move forward with the sprint whilst you're unshifted, and then be able to shift back when you're clicking. So there's a nice rhythm to ninja bridging that goes dum 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 dum, and that's you just gotta follow it. You just gotta nail it on, head on, follow it. And if you look at the video, it's what I'm doing. I've slowed it right down to 25% of the speed, and you can clearly see that all I'm doing is predicting where the next block is gonna be. Also with ninja bridging, you have to make sure that you unshift literally 0.1 seconds before you click with your mouse. People say that you should unshift whilst you click with the mouse, like at the exact same time, but I always think it's better to do it if there's like a tiny insignificant, like unseeable difference, and it helps you to move forwards with more control, because it means you can shift more easily onto the next block. I think there's always a misconception that diagonal speed bridging is extremely hard. I found it a lot easier than normal speed bridging. I had to start with only doing 1 block unshifted and then 1 block shifted for speed bridging. It's in my other videos. The Capture the Wall montage 4 is the one I can think of off the top of my head at the very start of the video. But Technobleed said, and this is how I learnt to diagonal speed bridge, it was just angle your mouse right down the center and just shift in rhythm. Shift unshift in rhythm. It's just so easy. It's a lot easier than normal ninja bridging, in my opinion, but it's just getting your mouse placement right. And sometimes when you unshift, you can sort of just walk off the side instead of going through the middle of the blocks. I'd say those are the only 2 difficulties with diagonal speed bridging. But other than that, it's just keeping your mouse straight down the block and unshifting in time of the other timing is speed bridging. For me, Breezily bridging is the hardest type of the 4. It's just I can't get the butterfly clicking necessary for the placement of the blocks, because my main method is just either jitter or dragging, which I can do for moonwalking and god bridging, but I'm not including god bridging in this video because it's very difficult. But for Breezily, the motion is moving down the block, going floosh, 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 and getting sort of 14 CPS with butterfly, or you can time it on about 5. 5 is a good time for Breezily, but I can only time about 3 or 4 blocks, and then I'll fail. But I have dragged about 8 blocks in Breezily once, but because of my dragging method, it's very difficult. But Breezily, I would say, is the least of the 4 that I would recommend you to learn. It's just a nice bridge to sort of flex your knowledge of bridging. But it's a lot harder than both of the ninja bridges, and it is slower and a bit harder than moonwalking. But that's just my opinion on it. Moonwalking is my favourite of the 4 bridging types. It's just so cool and it's easier than Breezily is. In moonwalking, it involves holding down A and S or S and D, and then tapping on the other one, going do 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 do. Don't spam it. Don't go do. Go do 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 do. Really, just time it with your drags, because you've got to be dragging sort of like 12 CPS, or you can time it on 4. Bedless Manu made a video on it, timing it on 4, and it is possible, and a lot of people do time it on 4. I just find it easier to time the drags, and it's just a brilliant like shortcut for god bridging, because the first time I ever god bridged was a 9-block god bridge, because I was originally doing Moonwalk. I just thought, okay, I'm getting the drags for this, and so it's a great way to move on in bridging, but it is the higher level of bridging, and I've only just reached it. So if you're newer to Capture the Wall, to Bed Wars, to Minecraft minigames in general, I would suggest going for just the ninja and the diagonal ninja as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you did like the video, please consider dropping a like down below. If you want to subscribe, please do. It does help the channel massively to grow. And comment if you like this style of video, or if you prefer Capture the Wall montages, clutch montages, that sort of thing. But I will see you in the next video.